Hello everybody and welcome to W3L Wrestling Showdown here on the W3L Network. My name is Stevie Wizard. Thank you for joining us again this week, and I'm sure you've hit subscribe already, haven't you? Because that's your guarantee to never miss an episode of Wrestling Showdown. And when you consider that I have big news about our November events this week, why would you ever want it? Now of course, as you know, we have 6 live events happening next month. The first of these happens on Friday, November the 13th, when we invade England as W3L goes to Concert. Then on Saturday the 14th we're in Kirkcaldy, and then on Sunday the 15th we go to Dunbar. The following week, on Friday the 20th, sees us return back to England to go to Bedlington. Then on Saturday the 21st we return to the home of Pro Wrestling Edinburgh, City Nightclub, before rounding off our swing of dates on the Sunday by going to High Valleyfield. Tickets for all 6 of these events are on sale from our website, www.w3lwrestling.com. And of course, if you use the word Showdown as a coupon code, you'll get 20% off your tickets. Make sure you're at 1, 2, or indeed all 6 of those live events. You can see W3L do what it does best, live professional wrestling. Now, speaking of live professional wrestling, back at Resolution 9 at the beginning of October, we saw a tremendous contest for the Hall of Fame. When the smoke cleared and the dust was settled and all the cliches were used, Mr. Smooth, Johnny Kidd, became the latest inductee into the W3L Hall of Fame. After the event was over, W3L and the roster returned to a cheeky little bistro to present Johnny Kidd with his Hall of Fame award. Let's take you into the footage of what went down on that night.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, it's my pleasure and privilege this evening to present the award for and induct, I should say, the latest member of the W3L Hall of Fame. He is a man who has been wrestling all over the world, all over Europe, America, Germany, over the last 35 years. He's been a great credit always to British wrestling. He has recently started working for W3L as well, and continues to be a great credit to wrestling. Ladies and gentlemen, Johnny Kidd. To give you that award, the Hall of Fame 2015, the Master of 1,000 Holds, Johnny Kidd.
Thank you for that. Thank you, John. Thank you, W3L, for this. I'm really pleased to accept this award. I've had a few now, but that is a really nice one, and that will go pride of place in my Bedfordshire.
Hang on a minute. Hey. I've known you 35 years. I've wrestled you. You keep out of this. Get over there.
Okay.
I've wrestled you 35 years. I've been beating you for 35 years. You know that. That should be coming to me.
You've just got a big mouth, you have. That's all. This was awarded to me.
Don't talk to me like that, I'm telling you.
What are you
I'll
going to
give you a
say?
slap, I'm telling you.
Try, not in here.
I've been all over the world, I'm telling you. Come on,
You wouldn't give me a slap in here, so you wouldn't start anything in here with these.
I'll slap him first. Slap him
Guys, come on.
Hey, start doing that. Hey, get that to the door. Come on, hey, get that to the door.
Public place.
What's going on here, Bob?
Mike, tell him, will you?
Barrett's taking the award. That's mine. It's coming home with me. Barrett, come back here. Come back here.
Where are you going to take
Barrett, get away
nothing to do with you.
Just get away.
Mike, come on. That was awarded to me, not him.
We'll get him. We'll sort it out.
What an unexpected turn of events, ladies and gentlemen. Blondie Barrett stealing that Hall of Fame plaque. I'm sure we haven't heard the last of this. In fact, I know we haven't, because Johnny Kidd has demanded to get his much coveted trophy back. And so right here next week on Wrestling Showdown, we will have our Resolution 9 rematch. The Rock and Roll Express, Blondie Barrett versus Johnny Kidd. Now, if you haven't hit the subscribe button, that is definitely going to make you. That goes down next week. But speaking of Resolution 9 rematches, as I'm sure you are more than well aware, in the main event of Resolution 9, Mike Musso Nathan Reynolds defeated the Contingency Plan to become Tag Team Champions. Now, of course, as a former champion, the Contingency Plan of Dickie Divers and Taylor Bryden have got an automatic rematch clause, and they have cashed it in at the earliest available opportunity. And that opportunity is right here this week on Wrestling Showdown. So without any further delay, let's get you to ringside as the new tag team champions Nathan Reynolds and Mike Musso make their first and possibly last defence of the tag team championship against former champions, the Contingency Plan. This is Joe Fordyce here with you on Wrestling Showdown, and what a rematch we have this week from our big Resolution 9 event. Of course, W3L's flagship event of the year, and what a fantastic main event it was. The Contingency Plan of the Divers and Taylor Brown defending the Tag Team Championship. They've Mike Musso Nathan Reynolds, of course the heavyweight champion. Both titles are on the line. And it was Reynolds and Musso that won those belts that Divers just snatched away. They do not belong to the Contingency Plan anymore. They have lost them. The men standing across the ring from them, but they desperately want them back. So they've cashed in their rematch clause, and as soon as they are able to, so that's a match we have this week here on the Showdown. Team Divers doing John Short's paperwork away. As the tag team belts held up. And of course the Contingency Plan, no strangers to underhanded tactics the way they won those belts in the first place, cashing that golden ticket against the then champions, the Coffee Brothers, during an intermission of the show. And of course, when they went up against Reynolds and Musso at Resolution 9, they left without the championship belts, and they were desperate to get their hands on the game. And here we see Reynolds and Divers, it's like a flashback to the very first episode of Wrestling Showdown. These two men met in a singles contest for the heavyweight title. Divers did not get the job done there. However, earlier this year he definitely got the job done when he cut Nathan Reynolds' hair. Something that Reynolds has not forgotten. It was back in August here in the Showdown. Divers and Reynolds had a fantastic no disqualification match. So these two men still have some bad blood between them. There's bad blood between the Contingency Plan and Musso, because let's not forget, back in July at 7 Deadly Sins, Musso was put through a table by the Contingency Plan. And we're seeing Bride and Mick during the tournament as well. And Bride now squaring up to Nathan Reynolds. Ball never tie up, but the heavyweight champion is way too powerful. The backslide right in the corner. So forgetting that Reynolds is the longest reigning ever heavyweight champion in WCW history. November of 2013 he's held that title since. Brian claiming his hair was pulled, but that was the case somehow. Okay, circling over, another corner with that again. And Brian changing tactics, obviously the power's not working, so goes straight to the wrist. Trying to out-wrestle Nathan Reynolds. And there's no slouching in technical stakes himself. Comes through and just throws him down. The raw power of Nathan Reynolds, and he lifts lots of heavy weights, like a powerful guy, and bringing the mass to match up to him in that capacity. There are fewer, sneakier people in and around W3L than Taylor Bryan. And a nice roll through takes a leg of Nathan Reynolds. Has control here, but Reynolds just shoved him down with a foot. I think Bryan was hoping some flashy mat work might go in his favour, but Reynolds just outpowered them again. Certainly Robert Bryden's planning has not worked. He's tried everything he can get to stop Nathan Reynolds' momentum, but it's not to be. So Taylor Bryden now, what will he try this time? And goes, was there a waist lock? But surely this isn't going to work out. Surely Nathan Reynolds will give the better of him, and he turns it an Irish whip. And Taylor Bryden just bounces off him. So running a brick wall there. And Reynolds doesn't even budge. I mean, Taylor Bryden's no small man. Let's not forget, he's a good like 180 pounds or so, but Nathan Reynolds is just immovable. Bryden saying he's going to knock him down. Setting up to go off the ropes of war. Reynolds saying bring it on. Comes off the ropes and a big shoulder blocking down. Goes Taylor Bryden. And Bryden now crawling over to his corner looking to tag out. Because certainly he's had no luck himself taking down Nathan Reynolds. Sinking up, going to get ahead of steam I think. Reynolds saying bring it on, look at this. And Bryden throws again, and look at that! Throws himself at Nathan Reynolds, but it has no effect. And a dropkick from the double champion as he is now. And Bryden immediately goes to his corner, trying to cut off Reynolds' momentum there, and that's found a bit of solace in the awaiting arms of his tag team partner Dicky Divers. And the Contingency Plan making another tag. Divers now coming in. What can he do against Reynolds? And apparently nothing. Mike Musso wants a piece. Musso's not forgotten 7 deadly sins. He's not forgotten that table, forgotten the splinters. And he'd obviously love to put Divers and Bryden way at the bottom of the contenders ranks. Put them out of the championship picture entirely, but when easier said than done. They're a difficult team to beat, it has to be said. They played a fantastic wrestlers with Divers and Bryden. Obviously at Resolution 9 things did not go their way, and they'd love to get those belts back some way, somehow. And Divers take the shoulder block from Musso as well. Certainly the champion's the most powerful men in this match. And Divers out for a drop kick. Musso a step ahead though, and sends a flying lat clothesline. Used to win, no strangers to each other, they have wrestled before in the singles division. And Musso ducks a clothesline and dumps down Divers and hits the big splash. Goes straight for a cover. 1, 2, but no, Divers gets out of it though. In the very last minute though, I think the air's been knocked out of his lungs. Musso's a big lad to be landing upon you. And look at this, Divers immediately into the tag Taylor Bryden, and look at that, he runs right in the headlock. And he's keeping the pace up. That's what Divers and Bryden have the advantage, is the accelerated pace in this match. Bryden hits the floor now, as does Divers, and the Contingency Plan have been sent running for the hills. And the champions have things going firmly their way. However, game plan the Contingency Plan brought has not really worked out too well. And Bryden arguing with Musso, tell him to come out and meet him on the floor. Obviously he can't win a match on the floor. Well, Musso has counted out he and Reynolds would retain the belts, but that would mean the Contingency Plan wouldn't win them. Obviously for the goal. And oh, look at this, Bryden running away, asks Musso to come out and then takes off. Musso chases him around ringside, and slightly out of camera view, but I think Dicky Divers ambushed Mike Musso. I think he was hiding by ringside, and Musso unfortunately ran right into the trap. Obviously the emotions getting the better from there, and Musso suffering the effects. Nathan Reynolds coming in. Nathan having a word because really not meant to conflict tagging. I think that's what he's doing. Reynolds complaining. And look at this, the Contingency Plan double teaming Musso in the corner. Reynolds remonstrating with the referee, but he's not allowed in without tagging. The referee's just doing his job. As unfortunate as that is, Reynolds is not a happy bunny, but he's having to leave the ring. Now with him being out means that Stevie Wizard can turn his attention to the match, just in time to miss all the double teaming, but unfortunately, so for how things go in these type of matches. Oh, and a drop kick right to the back of the skull of Mike Musso. 1, 2, and I'm surprised Musso kicked out of that one. That would concuss a lesser man, I'm sure. Divers has like powerful legs. And Divers now, and he's got hold of the referee, can play about Nathan Reynolds. And Reynolds taking the bait. You can see how much emotion is tied up in this contest. Reynolds, every time he looks in the mirror and sees his shot here, he's thinking of Divers, especially of the contingency plan as a whole. That's every single morning. And every single evening as well, he's seen that. So of course his emotions are running high, and it's leading to Musso being trapped in the corner here. There's a bright work like a well-oiled machine, you might argue. He's going 5 points to switch partners. There's that cheeky kick to the midsection. Oh, and a massive right hand. Musso wasn't seeing stars from that drop to the back of the head, he told me now. Divers hitting a child. Oh, he runs at the back elbow. It's the thing about Musso, you can't give him a moment's hesitation, as he will regroup and come back after you. And Divers caught him, looked a little low, but the referee's saying it's fine. There's a big reverse step kick right in the back of the head again. Going for the cover. 1, 2, and Musso powering out that one. As he's now in his 3rd reign as tag team champion, all different partners as well. So he's no stranger at these type of matches. Divers trying for a better suplex, Musso blocking it. And a lovely snap suplex. But Musso slow to call this corner, which he desperately needs to do. Would be really from all the attacks he's had so far. Pick out the head. If you're running in the count, both men need to make a tag as soon as possible. Looks like the man's getting old. Divers got up, but Musso very slow, and he makes a tag. Ben with having long arms there, and in comes Nathan Reynolds. It's not only a singlet that's on fire. He's powering through Taylor Bryden, who thought he'd outsmarted him by jumping over him, just gets booted in the chest. It's going to crack his sternum, definitely. Divers takes the tag, and Reynolds, he's in no mood to mess around, and there's a spinebuster to prove it. And Nathan was off from a jovial man, but not this week. 1, 2, just the 2 though. Reynolds and Musso have not quite firmly grasped those tag team belts as of yet. Divers and Bryan still with some glimmer of hope. There's a reversal, and he holds on. Oh, Reynolds held on and caught Divers with that kick. In goes Musso with a knee lift. Obviously Divers didn't see the tag there. Musso slams it down going upstairs. He drops the elbow. That's going to end this match. It has to do. And he does. He drops the elbow. And Musso covers Divers to win the match and retain the belt. No, it doesn't. Dickie Divers kicking out. I've said before, he's a resilient athlete. And clearly he's showing it here. Musso saying wants to finish it to set up for his patented 1-4 trauma. And he hooks Divers across the shoulders. Divers has tasted this before. And he goes down. And Bryden with a super kick. That's the problem when you use a move so often, he gets scouted. But Reynolds with the spear just takes out Taylor Bryden. And Bryden tasted one of those at Resolution 9. And with Bryden and Reynolds on the floor, leaves Divers and Musso. Hang on, there's a roll up. Musso covering him. 2, 3, and he does it! Musso folds all his way across Dickie Divers and retains the belt for himself and Nathan Reynolds. We'll get, and Dickie Divers just with a blatant low blow and trying to keep out of the way. Nathan, and a kick for Nathan Reynolds as well. Taylor Bryden from behind, and the champions, they may have lost the battle, but they're not willing to let the war get out of hand. They are just stomping all over the champions. They can't get the belts, so they're going to leave their opponents in a heap. Divers leaving the ring. What's he going for? Surely he does not have good intentions. Right, now one-man wrecking crew, taking down a pair of weakened opponents. We've seen how cowardly the Contingency Plan are, using men dressed in hoods, cashing in golden tickets at inopportune times. Now there's a pair of low blows. Referee wise and not again in the ring. And Musso and Reynolds beaten down. Where has Divers gone? Has he left? Oh no, Divers has brought some furniture with him. Now we saw what happened at 7 Deadly Sins. Mike Musso has tasted that. He's talked about it here in the Showdown. And I think that's what's going to happen again. Musso and, or maybe both, he and Reynolds are going to go through one of these tables. Right, Musso says he's fine, but I'm not sure he's at 100%. Not really. After all the damage he takes in matches and after going to the table. And if he goes through that again, well, I think his career would possibly come into question, but let's see what happens anyway. And it looks like he's about to be put through that with a superplex. He'll get to suffer a back injury from taking a superplex from Alan Grogan, and oh, hang on! Nathan Reynolds has recovered. The Contingency Plan making the mistake of turning their back on him, and oh no, he's got hold of Taylor Bryden, surely not! And Taylor Bryden goes right through a table, courtesy of the Tag Team Champions Nathan Reynolds and Mike Musso. A modicum of revenge, you might say. The match is over. They've retained the belts, and Taylor Bryden has just been put through a wooden table. Dickie Divers though hits the floor. And they want those belts to prove, to show the world they are still the champions. And they have retained them against the former champions here on Wrestling Showdown. Wow, ladies and gentlemen, Mike Musso and Nathan Reynolds retain the Tag Team Championship, but Taylor Bryden gets put through a table in the process. Ladies and gentlemen, you know the phrase turnabout is fair play. Remember back in July, Mike Musso was put through a table by the Contingency Plan. Now Taylor Bryden has, and it seems that there's only one fair way to settle this once and for all. So on Friday, November the 13th, in concert, Nathan Reynolds and Mike Musso will defend the W3L Tag Team Championship against the Contingency Plan in a tables match. Ladies and gentlemen, if you're not scudding for tickets right now, you can at least wait till the end of the episode. But that's going to be a fantastic event. And do you want to know a bit more? That whole weekend in Kirkcaldy, Dunbar and concert, we will have a special guest star. Back in June, this man debuted for W3L. He made a fantastic impact and he has unfinished business. He has demanded to return to W3L and it's happening. Ladies and gentlemen, international superstar Joe E. Legend will return to W3L in November for our first swing of dates. I know already you cannot wait to get your tickets. Get them from W3LWrestling.com. And of course use the coupon code SHOWDOWN for 20% off. Do not miss this event. Don't miss any of the events in November. Ladies and gentlemen, that's pretty much it for us here this week on Wrestling Showdown. Remember, follow us on Twitter. We're at W3L Wrestling. Give us a like on Facebook. And of course, visit our website for tickets, DVDs and a whole load more besides. Join us back here in 7 days because it is the Hall of Fame battle rematch. Johnny Kidd against Blondie Barrett. You do not want to miss that, trust me. Ladies and gentlemen, we'll see you here in 7 days on the W3L Network.